Hey, come see me do stand-up in Ontario, California, Las Vegas, and Davenport, Iowa. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets. Pope meets comics. Humor with a message of peace. Pope Francis met with over 100 comedians.
Oh, yeah.
100 comedians from around the world at the Vatican, including notable figures such as Whoopi Goldberg. Did you know she was a comedian? That'll be a shock to a lot of people, that Whoopi Goldberg's a comedian. I've never seen evidence. Andy Kindler, who hates me now because he's misinformed about politics, and doesn't sell tickets, so he's jealous of me. But he had a funny joke about what we go. I have $1 million. I offered 10 years ago. I offered $1 million for evidence of Whoopi Goldberg saying anything funny. That money still unclaimed. That was very funny. Anyway, Whoopi Goldberg. People will be surprised to find out she's a comedian. Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon, I'm sure, has a lot of demons, but all I can say is he was a very nice guy to me when I met him. Chris Rock. I still feel bad that he got slapped, but he's a Zionist. Stephen Colbert is probably the top two disappointments of my life comedically. And Conan O'Brien, who I bet you people will also be surprised to find out he's a comedian. The Pope encouraged the comedians to use their gift of humor responsibly. Emphasizing that it is acceptable to joke about God as long as it's not offensive. Well, those are the funniest jokes are offensive. What do you mean offensive? I bet you God's like, oh, that one hurts. That one, oh, that's going to cost me ticket sales. What?
You know, before the Pope is worried about comedy, maybe he should be dealing with what's going on in his own house and pedophilia.
Oh, well.
Not funny topic.
So there's not one joke about priest molesting kids. So that would be offensive. That not as offensive as actually priests molesting kids and then the church covering up. I see people saying, public school teachers molest at a higher rate than Catholic school teachers. Yeah, they don't claim to represent God. They don't have the imprimatur of Jesus Christ and a pope, and then nobody systematically covers it up for them. That's be the big difference. They don't. Public schools are bigger rapers than Catholics. What? That's the argument people make. I'm not kidding. He highlighted the importance of humor in society and its power to spread peace and smiles. The event was part of Pope Francis' effort to distract people from the fact that they covered up child rape for 40 years. Probably longer than that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, from forever.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what. So here's them meeting. So here he is. He gets up. So here's the Pope. This is from Vatican TV, by the way.
It sounds like a joke.
So you see Chris Rock in the back. He already stood up. And then he turns around to thank them all. There's Chris Rock. Oh, there's Jimmy Fallon. Chris Rock. There's Stephen Colbert. It's very disgusting. Their sycophantism. You're supposed to be making fun of him. You're not supposed to be begging for his approval, which is what. Oh my God, the Pope. You're supposed to be making fun of him. The only reason to go there is so you can make a joke in the Pope's face. But this is what, hey, please accept the establishment looks like from comedians. Carlin would not have been invited. Bill Hicks, Lenny Bruce. Of course, yes. Colbert's Catholic.
And a Sunday
look
school
at Stephen.
teacher.
Look at they're all. Oh my God. Oh, they're all. It's gross. To me, this is gross. This is watching comedians salivate and bow down to power. That's what they're doing. They're bowing down to power. And it's worse than that. They're just, and I know, and they are today's hottest comics. If by today you mean 3 decades ago. Okay, do a tight 5 and don't say cunt. unless you're saying it responsibly. The only thing that could you notice Ricky Gervais is not there?
Yeah.
Where's Ricky Gervais, huh? Is there more to this stupid video? Yes, I think there is. Okay. It's just gross to watch them fawn over an authority figure. It is. It doesn't matter how you feel about the Pope. It doesn't matter how you feel about him. That's not what comedians do. You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be making. It's like what Jerry Seinfeld said when he was getting an award for being a great comedian. And he was in his speech. He said, this makes me uncomfortable. He goes, I don't want to be up here. I'd rather be the guy in the corner making fun of the guy up here. I'm paraphrasing what he said, but that's what he said. And then what Rich Jenny said when he got an award for being a comedian. He said, getting an award for being a comedian is a lot like a venereal disease. Nobody deserves it, but if you fuck around long enough, you're bound to get one. So I think I have another. Here they are meeting him. Oh, hey, great job on the pedophilia. Is that what he's saying? You think? Hey, super great job on the pedophilia. Nice job with the pedophilia, you guys. Hey,
you think the Pope knows who these people are?
Great job on the pedophilia. I think the Pope is saying, I liked your work before better. I think the Pope was like, you're much better when you had the Colbert Report. The stuff you're doing now is just, it's like what you're doing right now with me. I like how Stephen Colbert thought he had something to say to him. Like Stephen Colbert's going to say something to him. Yeah, I'm going to have a real moment. I'm a Sunday school teacher. I believe all this shit. I actually buy it. And, you could feed all the hungry in the world if you just melted down the gold in your toilet.
Huh.
Hey, by the way, you still don't have women priests, huh? Is he saying something like that? Oh, there's Conan O'Brien is saying, you might be the Pope, but I'm still the whitest guy in the world. Did Chris Rock, did he wear a yarmulke? Does he wear a yarmulke, Chris Rock? I know he's pro-Israel. Let's back this up. I want to watch this again. There's Stephen Colbert. Okay. Jimmy Fallon. Can I rub your hair? Is that what he's saying? There's Chris Rock. Oh, I love your yarmulke. Can I get a part in Grown Ups 3? Anyway. Here comes Colbert. I left my card with the bishop. I have a schoolboy uniform, and I give exquisite tongue baths. I think that's what he's saying. Huh? Exquisite tongue baths. Okay. Does Whoopi come in here at all? Is Conan? Oh, look! This is. Oh, there she is. There she is with her Battlestar Galactica haircut. Okay. Who else is on here? Oh, I don't know who that. Oh, there's Jim Gaffigan. Jim Gaffigan. He's a Catholic. He's a big Catholic. He got in trouble from the Catholics because he went to a gay pride parade and he brought his kids, and they tweeted out a picture of it, and so all these Catholic organizations denounced them.
And now in their face, he's shaking hands with the Pope.
He's sticking it right in their face. I'm meeting the Pope. No.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That was Tig Notaro. Get on it.
Yes.
Is that Tig?
That was Tig.
Oh, Are you kidding? I wonder what she said. Hey, how come no lady priest? Did she think she said anything? Nobody said shit to him. It's the exact opposite of what comedians are supposed to do. When I've taken the trip, yes. When I've made a joke that was completely out of bounds, yes. That's the only reason to go to this, is so you can make a joke that's completely out of bounds. Surrounded by, I don't know, $1 trillion in gold that could feed the homeless and the poor and the hungry 1,000,000 times over. And it's just because that's what Jesus would do if he came back. He'd live in a palace like that, and he'd sit on a throne, and he'd have people come kiss his ring. When I was a kid, my dad, I met the bishop, and my dad, anyway, I don't want to tell that story. It hurts me so much, but he kissed his ring, the bishop's ring. Ugh. My dad knelt down and kissed the bishop's ring right in front of me. It's still, to this day, you see the pain it causes me. I'm not kidding. I said, after I go, Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing kneeling down in front of that guy? He goes, it's the bishop. First of all, it wasn't. It was this like second in command bishop. And I go, and? I go, why'd you kiss his ring? He goes, I didn't kiss his ring. He has a holy jewel. It's a straight face. He has a holy jewel on his ring. And I was kissing the holy jewel. And I go, he just happens to wear it on a ring on his finger. He didn't like have it in a bag so you could kiss it. That was a tough day for me. That was my confirmation. I think that's like the equivalent of a bar mitzvah. It's when you're supposed to accept the Holy Spirit. It's just some ceremony. I used to I rebelled against being brought up Catholic with all that stuff, and my dad kneeling, and I was what I would consider myself a Sam Harris atheist for a long time. But I realize now that was just me rejecting religion and dogma, and so I was missing out on spirituality, which is real. God is internal, not external. God is real, and you're not separate from God. God is part of you. Anyway, so that's the whole thing. Another theory is that we help evolve God. I know that sounds heretical. You help evolve? Yes. Anyway, all right, so there it is. Is there more to this? Oh, by the way, as San Francisco District Attorney, Kamala Harris's office stopped cooperating with victims of Catholic Church child abuse. Just so you know, I know all those people who are there are going to vote for them. I know they're all going to vote for her. I know they're all. There's not one person that was there that isn't going to vote for them. So there you go. And I know Tig personally. Tig, we had lots of fun times working on the road together. I enjoyed working with Tig. She's very funny. And also Jim Gaffigan, swell fella, makes me laugh. He's a great comedian. We had a very similar joke. We had a joke almost word for word the same. The brain surgery. It's not brain surgery. It's one of my first big jokes that people would quote. But Jim Gaffigan, nice guy, very nice guy, Jim Gaffigan. Again, politically, I've diverged from these people. They still watch television news and think it's the news, which is adorable. They think they're getting the news from Rachel Maddow. Hey, guess what? Our sponsor, Colonial Metals, helped me with my goal of protecting my financial future. Being at the whim of the stock market or the current administration doesn't make me feel safe or secure, but having a self-directed IRA, that's a self-directed IRA where I can safely store gold and silver, assets that have stood the test of time, no matter what the economy or the government policies are, that makes sense to me. It does. Colonial Metals Group has helped me create a self-directed IRA where I can have direct access to my assets. Let the team of experts over at CMG help you protect your family's future. Their level of professionalism and the ability to listen make it easy for you to learn everything you need to know about preserving all you've worked for. Maybe you're just getting started, or maybe you already have a 401k or an IRA, and you're thinking about your parents' retirement. Regardless, Colonial Metals Group, they can help. We put together a special offer for you, for our audience. Click on the link in the description below, or call the special 800 number, and you'll receive a safe and up to $10,000 in free silver. Go to colonialmetals.com/Jimmy's-Door-Show or call 888-910-1419. 888-910-1419. Hey, come see me do stand-up on tour in Ontario, California, Davenport, Iowa, Las Vegas, Nevada, Chicago, Illinois, a special video show with stand-up, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.